Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do Freezing Vibrations with a V, episode 7 review. 7. Okay, I'll be very honest. Honestly, it was dry. It was dry. Like, this shit had me searching for a damn watering hole. I'm like, oh god, where is the water? Let it rain. I was about to do a rain dance outside. This shit was dry as fuck. I was like, whoa. Water. I needed water. Because, mainly for two particular reasons. Number one, they just blitzed through it. I mean, they just straight up blitzed through it. There was not enough time for the proper emotions for, like for Satellizer. The emotions were there, obviously, because, you know, she is the main character, and she was the one who she was the one who was spellbound, who was abused by Lewis. But the emotions on Lewis' side, and especially on Holly's side, oh my, they were non-existent. And this brings up point number 2. Holly needed so much more character development, man. I'm just sitting here, and then like, they're just giving her all this stuff in mid-combat. And I'm like, no, like, mid-combat. So you don't feel sorry for her. I mean, like, you understand what happened to her about how Lewis, how he was an asshole, and how he was so obsessed about his own sister that he kind of saw the love that was right in front of him. And you see that, but me personally, because there wasn't enough time and because they didn't even develop her as a character, like, every time we saw Holly, she was in the shadows. And then, like, we see her apparently, like, the one time when Lewis, he was on the bedside, he was like, fuck, Stella, Stella, Stella. Apparently, she came behind him to comfort him. He pushed her down, and, like, basically, because they don't show you in the episode, but in the manga, he basically had sex with her right then and there. He pinned her up against the goddamn windowsill and starts fucking her in the ass. Well, vagina. Either way, the thing about this is that there was not enough time for the development necessary for Holly's character. And desperately needed that shit for Holly. Because she was the main combatant here. It was Stella and her, the main combatants. And also, a third thing that I didn't like was, like, the suicide thing. Like, after this, like, weird dream flashback of, like, we see her as a kid, Stella, she's crying. Lewis is like, yeah, you're mine, and then like, there's some shining light, and then some shadowy figure hugs her, then, like, the chains are broken, and then he gets sad, and then he sees her eyes in real time, and then she looks really serious, and, like, he attempts suicide. And to me, it just felt, it was lackluster. It really was. And it's a shame, because in the manga, I was like, damn, no! But when I was watching the episode, I was like, eh. I was like, eh. Like, that's the way I felt, personally. That's just the way it was. So, I don't really know what else to say, to be honest. I mean, like, the fighting was good. Well, no, the fighting was okay. It wasn't spectacular. It wasn't like, but, I mean, she did use the Sigma Wings. We did see Holly use her. She's able to go instantaneously from a double axle to a triple axle, which is, you know, fairly fast. And since she is the top in England genetics, and that's to be expected. And then, of course, we see Stella get the best of her because those Stigma Wings, they do give her a significant power boost. That's obvious. And then we see, like, Kaza do freezing once. We see Luis do freezing, like, once. And so the combat was okay. It was okay combat. The animation was solid. It was solid. And then at the end, we do see, like, a little scene of, like, her father. And the father's on a plane, and he's on to the hotel. Or the, well, not hotel, but, you know, like, wherever they live. Like, their castle in Bali. And the thing about that is that he was happy, well, he was going to go and see her. But he was informed by the wife that the younger sister, Violet, told the older sister, Violet told her mother that Stella and others, they were leaving. because Stella got a call from Rana, and when I saw Rana, I mean, even though it was for like 3 seconds, I was like, oh shit. Yep. Yeah. Quick. Fuck it. It was only 2 seconds. It was only 3 seconds. Regardless. Okay. The thing here is that basically there's a call, and then the call says, yeah, you need to come here. You need to come up here real quick because, you know, Elizabeth is not doing so well. So when you get tortured to the point where you have to pee yourself, yeah. So not doing so hot, and basically they just leave, and then we have Louis say, I'm gonna do something because he's trying to atone for his sins, and now we see that Holly and him, they're now in fantastic terms, and now he sees her as what she is, the love of his life, or girlfriend, or something, all right, because they're partners, and they live and die in the name of the samurai. Yo, shit. So, all right, no wait. All right, no. But basically, you know, like they have a bond. All right, let's put it that way. All right, I'll make it very simple. They have a bond, and I mean, I don't know what to say, y'all. I mean, oh yeah, and one of the last scene where we see the professor, and she's like, the E-Pandoras aren't gonna be the one to take on the Nova in the next class, and then we see like these women in these test tubes, and that's it, in these giant containers. Okay, so, of course, more side shit. Of course, more side shit. Yeah. Like the E-Pandoras are just, you know, steps down, or grades down from wherever these people are in these tubes, these women. But I mean, that's it. I mean, that really is it, because it was just simple, it was dry, and it could have been a lot better. I mean, that's what you get when you fucking plan arcs. That's exactly what you get. You just get weird shit, and you get lack of character development, and then you get weird structure of story progress, because there really isn't none, because you're just melding arcs. So stuff is happening in a pre-arc to this arc, and you know what the hell's happening. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm done. What else can I say? All I can say is that the animation was overall okay. The fighting was okay. The character development of Holly is desperately lacking. It's severely lacking. Lewis needed more. They could have done a lot more with the whole flashback about her, Stella, be as a child, and what he did to her specifically, like they did in the manga. In the manga, when it came to when they were kids, they were more specific. But like, I think that he used to like ride around as a dog, but of course they didn't even like remotely touch upon that shit. So, alright, I'm done. Either way, they're going back to Alaska now. That's a good thing. Like I said before, I'm not gonna rate it until they get back to Alaska, so we're on the way there. And we do know that Louis is gonna talk to Mr. Daddy Bridget, and so they can get shit worked out with the Mableys and Chevalier. So I mean, that's it. I'm done. There's no more rambling. I'll see y'all later. Have a nice day, afternoon, night, wherever you are, whatever time it is. Peace. Rate, comment, subscribe. Signing out.